On est parti.
I once had it all. My palate was sated, nostrils stimulated, standing venerated. And one day, you took everything away but shame and pain. I'm still not sure what game you're playing, but I'm back. I'm taking what's mine.
Ok.
It made me think of your
Un
poem.
briquet. Une photo. Tu dors un bateau.
Dear, congratulations once again on winning our competition. Let us repeat, your submission astonished us, and we
peu con
are
qu'il y a pas les mots en français.
delighted to welcome you in our hermitage. Make yourself at home.
Je sais plus
The
si dans le
whole
1 il y avait des
lighthouse
fois en
is at
français,
your
mais je crois
disposal.
que oui. Je crois que oui.
The author of the winning essay will receive an opportunity to write the book on the subject in our lighthouse, accommodated especially for this purpose.
Oh non, je suis pas dans le bateau. Là, j'aurais cru que j'étais dans un bateau. Fermé.
Whole lighthouse is at your disposal. My ass.
I'm an adult, Mama. Crippled or not, I can take care of myself now. It's time for you to focus on yourself. I can't wait to read that book. Love you. Yours.
C'est quoi?
Hello?
I received the word that you came to the lighthouse. You find everything to your liking.
Well, that was fast. Yeah, I'm here.
I'm very pleased to hear it. Now, are you writing?
What?
You must understand, Mrs. It is imperative that you start your work as soon as possible. I will remind you that you signed a contract. So it is very specific on the timeline. I would advise you abide by it. Goodbye.
Now that was a conversation I was too sober for.
Ok. On a un inventaire ou... C'était pas comme ça, si? Je sais plus.
Our sources say 428 entries have been submitted to the agency. The entry that won was surprising, to say the least. It wasn't a scholar who won it, nor someone with proper education that would give him an understanding of life. It was a sensationalist, a horror writer, and
Ok. Je sais pas, il y a un truc bizarre. Je sais pas pourquoi j'ai cru que c'était un bateau. Peut-être ça. Je sais pas pourquoi je le sens pas.
look, I'm aware of the rat's presence, okay? But nothing can be done about it. They've been on this island as long as anyone can remember.
Bizarre que je peux pas sortir le briquet. Il y a des rats. J'ai l'impression de pas être seul. De pas être seul. Hein. Parce quoi là? Qu'est-ce que c'est de ce bordel? Je sais même plus si j'ai fait la démo. C'est là. Faut que j'arrête de regarder au plafond aussi. Hein. J'ai un tic que j'ai attrapé, faut que j'arrête de le faire. Hein.
Might as well make some good use of the phone while I'm here. Hi, darling. I'm calling to let you know I'm here. Can you believe the agency already called to see if I was working?
That's insane. Did you at least have time to settle in a bit? How's the lighthouse? Inspiring? Spooky? Haunted?
All of these things. I was just looking around and it's certainly something. How are you? Do the meds work?
Don't you worry about me, Mama. This is your time to do your work. To live your life.
Well, maybe you're right. I should probably get to it then. Bye, son. Love you.
Love you too, Mama.
C'est sa mère. On est en 55. Alors, je sais pas où je dois aller là. Je dois retourner dans la chambre.
I know how you must feel. Lost. Alone. Hopeless. You probably deserve it. But even for you, there is still a way. A way to bring it all back. The one precious thing you ever truly desired. Finish it.
Ah ouais. Ah, c'est la même maison. Ça fait plaisir. Je reconnais. Oh, t'avais les mêmes dessins. Les mêmes tableaux, quoi. Ouais, ils ont fait la même maison, cool. Ça c'est cool, hein.
I'm sorry for yesterday. You were right. I overreacted. It's just that this isn't about me. It's about her. Everything I do with her best interest in mind. I guess I've always believed that in an imperfect world, it's worth it to strive for perfection. Now I'm...
Et... Oh, je me rappelle plus que les tiroirs étaient fouillables. Bourbon.
We would like to ask you to cease bothering our pest control specialists, as well as refrain from sending us any more of your highly inappropriate letters. All of our employees that visited your house reported absolutely no signs of a rodent infestation of any kind, and as such, decided not to act further than a prophylactic spraying. Please treat this letter as a final warning, or else the next envelope you'll receive will be...
Ok.
I didn't touch the workshop, just like you asked. Although I can't imagine the mess that's inside. Also, if you care so much for that room, maybe you should pay more attention to where you leave the keys. I brought them back to your office.
Fermé. Normalement c'est le bureau ça. Ah. Ça c'est la cave. La salle de bain. Là, je sais plus c'est quoi. La cuisine. Ouais, c'est la vraie cuisine, la même cuisine quoi.
Figured you'd be up all night, so I made you a little treat. You know, I bet even Rembrandt occasionally took time off from being brilliant and snored his head off like the rest of us common folk. I know. In other words,
C'est drôle de voir la maison comme ça.
I'm so sick and tired of us talking through these notes. We live in the same house, for God's sake.
Ouais, c'est cool qu'ils l'ont vraiment fait pareil. Ça, j'aime bien.
Been working all night. Don't wake me up.
Ici c'est le hub, on va dire. Ah non. C'est la chambre. Je sais plus, je me rappelle plus c'est où les pièces mais... Un violon.
Might not be a household name yet, but just give her time. The incredibly talented multi-instrumentalist gave an astounding performance last night, winning over even the most ardent naysayers. Quote, "She was simply astounding. I haven't seen such passion, energy, and skill in years," stated famed pianist Daniel Richter. He was not alone in his praise. It seems even Anthony Giles, one of its harshest critics, has finally seen the light. Giles had previously made disparaging comments about the artist, stating, quote, "There's more to performing music than enthusiasm in a pretty face." When asked if, after witnessing last night's performance, he regrets these words, Mr. Giles gave us a look that can only be described as a mixture of awe and embarrassment. Pressed for an answer, he simply said, "Yes."
Ouais, c'est pas nickel.
We caught up with the star.
Ok. Parfum. PQ.
The long-awaited opening of the Galactic Department Store turned into hell on Earth when the building's wiring burst into flames.
Rappelle de celui-là.
While the majority of the visitors managed to reach the emergency exits in time, several unfortunate attendees were trapped in the back of the building, having no chance to escape the raging inferno. The exact number of casualties has not yet been determined, although it is estimated that at least a dozen people have been severely injured. The owner of the Galactic, Ronald Sheffield, has so far declined the comment on today's tragic events.
Ok. Un bordage. Une canne.
Sorry. Couldn't sleep. The leg's been acting up again.
Si on avait fait la démo.
Figured I might as well do some work. I love you.
On avait fait le jeu de base. Là c'est le remasterisé. Une note de musique. Ça fait peur. Fermé. Ici c'est le bureau. Rappelle de ça? On a une clé.
I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you. Tonight it's all about you and me. Let's make it special.
You promised.
Je l'avais promis.
Let me ask you one simple question. Have you completely lost your goddamn mind?
Bon, la lecture m'intéresse
I know you're
pas, je
going
connais
through
l'histoire.
some rough times right now.
Je le laisse
I
juste
really
pour,
do.
voilà.
That's
Pour
why
vous.
I've agreed to let you do those illustrations in the first place, for old time's sake. I even deliberately gave you a trivial task, because I expected Little Red Riding Hood to be something you can draw in your sleep. What I didn't expect is to get this demented nightmare fuel
C'est ça que je
you
recherche.
submitted for a kid's bedtime story. There is no way in hell I'm using this, and I already regret agreeing to a payment in advance. Please, get your shit together.
Alors, là j'ai une clé, mais une clé de quoi je ne sais plus. C'est pas la clé derrière le tableau? C'est la chambre du Cho là-bas. J'ai flippé ma face.
Daddy's here.
Pourtant on l'a fait il y a un mois. T'as entendu?
Why pink?
Pas du rose, mais c'est une fille. Ça fait longtemps que j'ai fait des jeux d'horreur. Parce que là, je ne sais plus à quoi elle sert. On va aller voir en bas. Et quelle heure? 3h du mat? 3h de l'après-midi? Du mat? Qu'est-ce que je fous là à 3h du mat moi? Moi je me rappelais plus d'ici. Morora. Ça peut servir. Et tout pour les rats. Oh, c'est quoi? Ah, c'est les pièges. Pose ça, pose ça. Hors de là. Ah c'est ici le hub. Un peu de cette pièce là. Hein. Moi ça a rien à regarder, rien du tout, ça sera des trucs à trouver dedans. Sinon c'est fermé.
No, this is private.
Ok.
We are truly thrilled to hear that you
veux pas de lecture,
accepted
moi.
our
Je
humble
veux courir.
proposition. After discussing dates with my colleague, we find this date the best time to open the exhibition. We need time to set everything up. Getting a piano to our gallery will be no small feat.
Ah, t'as plus le chat? Vas-y, vas-y. Je t'attends.
They don't understand what it
Dans le
takes
couloir
to
de la
make a
mort.
good painting. The work doesn't start with the brush, just like family doesn't start with marriage. It starts with canvas.
Et on est reparti du coup. Ah, même sur Twitch, hein. Fais la demande sur Discord et pour faire style. Un peu il me faut des modos, hein. J'ai pas vraiment de modos, il y a Fifou quoi, c'est tout. Les autres ils sont pas vraiment là. C'est cool parce que je me rappelle pas vraiment quoi, pas spécialement. Je commence à avoir une bonne mémoire pour effacer. Je me calme. J'ai attrapé Alzheimer avant. Puis on a la clé. Ah, ça m'a RTP ici. Hein?
Now, a tiny bit to the left. Yes, just like that. Hold that pose. I want to get all those
Moi quand je finis un jeu, je fais tout pour l'oublier.
just right.
Moi j'ai une mémoire sélective. S'il y a un truc qui je veux oublier, j'oublie. Alors, bien sûr, t'as toujours des trucs qui reviennent, hein, ça c'est certain, mais ça marche. Ok. On va la remettre dessus sur... rappelle de cette pièce là, mais je me rappelle plus d'avoir fait ça ou... Ils ont dû mettre des nouveaux trucs. Hein. Non. Bizarre que je peux pas, non je peux pas. Hein. C'est quoi ça? Il y a du maïs. Ouais voilà, en plus tu fais des jeux et tout toi. Et d'oublier les jeux ça permet de refaire, de les refaire quoi, tout simplement. Après je pense qu'il faut quand même une mémoire sélective tu vois. Il y en a qui aimeraient bien oublier mais je pense pas qu'ils y arrivent. Ça m'a fait peur lui, je l'avais vu en plus. Ouais.
It must be sharper.
Il l'a pris hein.
I think I have the music for all the paintings now. I'm going to play it for you this evening. You're going to love it.
Je pense que c'est pas si simple que ça. Tu l'as ou tu l'as pas quoi. Mais je suis bien content parce que je l'ai à peu près. Enfin, je sais pas si je l'ai mais ça marche. Qu'est-ce qu'il fait lui? J'ai quand même une mémoire sélective.
Sorry I
Oh,
haven't
no.
written in a while. I've been swarmed with work. I gotta tell you, your last letter was troubling, to say the least. I just can't believe she would set fire to your old paintings. Why would she do that? The lady in black especially? That was your tribute to her, wasn't it? I don't know what to tell you except to get her some professional help pronto. You could probably talk to someone as well. With all that's happened, I'm sure it would do you some good. I probably don't need to tell you that the buyer was sorely disappointed with the news. The new pieces just aren't selling as well as the classics. Anyway, I'll keep looking. You just hang in there and focus on your work. I know you still have it in you. I believe in you.
Ok. Corly.
No matter what
Je me rappelle qu'ils allaient dans le
the
feu.
fireplace just wasn't enough to warm this room.
Mais il n'y en avait qu'un, non? Ah. Alors là, le code, je ne sais plus.
Don't be scared. It's just a book, Birdie.
C'est quoi? Un morceau de tableau? Les deux. Le 4. 9. 6. Alors 6, 9, 4. 6, 9, 4.
This is fine. This is good. These are great conditions. I can finish it. I can. I will. I need to. For all our sakes. For our family.
Waouh, la porte qui se...
For a family? Or just for you? Go on, tip the scales.
The green of her eyes, the red of my pate.
Le vert ou le rouge? Ouais, il y a des trucs qu'ils ont changé dans le jeu. Je pourrais pas dire vraiment quoi, mais... En tout cas, la base de la maison, ils ont gardé le même, ça c'est bien. Je verrais bien ça. Ah. T'as vu, t'as plusieurs choix. Je pense pas que t'avais plusieurs choix dans le jeu de base.
I had the most beautiful dream last night.
I think we should drop the toccata here. People won't be able to concentrate on anything but your music. It's about our family, after all. About both of us. I'm sure Thomas would agree with me.
Hop. Il y a un tableau. Je dois faire quoi là? Du coup on avait 4 tableaux. Ah ah! Ah, ça n'a fini, il faut trouver une clé ou chénin. Elle est en bas. Là on trace.
this storm ever run out of rain? How can two people who once loved each other so fully, so profoundly, drift so far apart? My husband barely speaks to me anymore. He just slithers in and out of his study, obsessively working on one failed painting after another. He won't even sleep with me anymore. I can tell he's disgusted by me. The look he gave me the other day. That pathetic, hurtful look. The combination of shame, guilt, and repulsion. I've come to realize that I've become a monster in my husband's eyes. It feels like nothing a woman should ever experience. Still, being the good wife that I am, I decided to realize my husband's fantasy. If he thinks me a monster, I will sure as hell act the part.
Qui voulait pas lire aujourd'hui? Je suis servi.
Watch him drown.
Dear sir or madam, we must kindly, albeit strongly, urge you to keep your voices down during the night. Your marital problems, while regrettable, are a private matter and should remain that way. They are certainly of no concern to us, and especially our children. Please, consider that not everyone is a freelance artist. Some of us have to get up early and work for a living. We need our sleep. We must also warn you that if things continue the way they are now, we will be forced to call the police.
Vos voisins fatigués. Je viens d'où moi?
My home is my castle. Locked inside, I am safe.
Là t'es en sécurité, hein. Je te promets que c'est pas mal. Ah, vu les chaînes qu'il y avait, c'est quoi ce bordel? Non, non, je tourne pas en rond. Là, je tourne en rond. Prendre l'autre porte. Hein. Alors faut que je trouve dans une pièce qu'on a vue là, la bouteille qui manque là sûrement. Ok. Lève là.
felt as if
fonce.
it wasn't my hand that wrote the letters when using it.
Ah. Encore un, nice. Il me manque plus qu'un.
The thought alone that the most beautiful piece of art doesn't have my name.
Petite bague.
In an unexpected experimental streak in his usually conservative endeavors, Thomas Caldwell hosted an extraordinary exhibition opening in his gallery. Quote, "This is a great day for me and my wife," said in the opening speech.
Je me rappelle plus qu'il y avait autant de
Quote,
papier.
"For us, this is not only an exhibition, this is how we want to live our life. Music accompanies my paintings just as she will accompany me in the future." It is rumored that after the exhibition, some kind of arrangement was set between Caldwell and...
Ok. Oh, la cave. Il va dans le noir, on va rien
I
voir.
have a responsibility. Finish it.
Un des asticots. Il m'a mal à voir. La cuisine.
Linen will do. Anyone can paint on a linen canvas. I am not anyone.
Alors, on l'entend encore, hein? Je sors de là parce que... C'est fermé. Oula. Ah, les pommes qui se renversent. Ça va me choper.
First, I looked for a canvas.
J'ai la dernière pièce. C'est quoi? coup il est là, le couteau.
It must be sharper.
Ah, c'est un bout de peau.
First, I looked for a canvas, not just.
Ça c'est un rasoir plutôt. Ok. C'est tous les trucs qu'on avait trouvés.
Drawn to the fire between them, no matter if the flame was desire, despair, or hate.
I hereby resign from service as maid in house.
Ouais, chaque chapitre, t'as un tableau à refaire. Il y avait pas ça dans le 1, je pense pas.
I can't stand seeing you like
Rien du
this.
tout.
You're not well. You were sweating and shaking all night, and now there you are locked in your workshop as usual. This whole tortured artist nonsense has got to stop. You keep the fire in your office just to stop me, don't you? You hate me that much? Don't push me away.
Bon, je suis quand même content qu'ils me l'ont refait, mais bon, il avait pas besoin d'être refait. Hein.
All I asked for was an edible meal. At least one that had any taste at all. This is my house. You can't keep locking me in. You're so afraid of fire. How can you cut off the means of escape?
Bon, pour ceux qui ne connaissent pas, c'est bien.
Suddenly, everything I find relaxing is a fire hazard.
On monte.
Defy death. Defy entropy. Defy the flames. Finish it!
Fermé.
Here are the calculations you asked for. You need to also include the cost of lamps for every room.
I don't care how much it costs. She's afraid of fire. We will have electricity, and that is that.
Ok. Un miroir.
Let's talk about the symbolic aspects of your work.
I'd rather not.
Why is that?
A symbolism is a word that gets thrown around a lot, usually when people don't really know what to make of it. The worst question you could possibly ask me is, what did you mean by that? If it was that simple, I wouldn't have painted it. I would have just told you. Of course, we can talk in general about themes that have always inspired me. Duality, conflict. I think that all art revolves around some sort of struggle. Whether or not we're able to see it, of course, is an entirely different matter.
Hein? Là j'avais même pas vu le truc en haut.
The life of painting, the soul. I need it. I need it to be perfect, striking, vibrant life. Life, 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 fire! Why did you stop? That tune was perfect. Honey, please.
Une autre note de musique.
Here are the calculations
Il
he
y en a de
asked
la
for.
lecture, il y en a.
You need to also include the cost of lamps for every room.
I don't care how much it costs. She's afraid of fire. We will have electricity, and that is that.
What? On va aller à droite. On va suivre les pas. On va pas remettre des trucs dedans quand même.
I mean, I've seen you in my house so many times.
Remarque que le tableau, tu sais à peu près quand t'as fait les chapitres.
Spot's hair, not mine. Where are the scissors?
Bon, c'est qu'on est à peu près à la moitié, on va dire.
Oh, stop looking at me like that. It's just a little something to help me focus on my work, that's all.
Les objets à récupérer. Ordonnance. J'ai récupéré un briquet tout à l'heure, mais je sais pas comment l'allumer. Je crois que c'était juste un objet à récupérer de collection, quoi. Alors, il y a quoi là-bas d'abord? ça le chien. Je pensais que je n'aurais oublié un. Non.
You've always wanted to have a huge garden. Green calms your nerves, you said. Is this the right... I always loved painting blood.
Is this the right door for you?
Plusieurs chemins, hein.
Canvas crawlers, massive pulsating fur, poison to paint. Fire, final solution.
Le feu, c'est toujours la solution. Là, j'en pensais que le truc de photo, la photo, elle serait là.
No excuses, no accidents, no weakness. Just fire from the depths of your soul. Finish it. We can have electricity in the bedroom, and I never wanted it to come to
Une
that.
lampe.
But here we are.
Ça fait
I
plaisir.
will protect myself.
Je peux dans la sortir, si. Ah si. Elle va s'éteindre. Normalement, je pouvais le prendre.
Since my last letter, things only got worse. Yesterday, a stool broke underneath me. My cup stuck to a kitchen table. We need new servants. But these people are so lazy. It's like nobody wants to work anymore.
C'était ça. Ok. Encore, il est là-bas, chez Naouli.
As of today, I'm resigning from work at this house. I think I don't have to explain reasons. You know how life in this house looks. If I could give you some advice, Think about being more understanding and a bit nicer to future servants.
Ok.
I'm done. I'll do it myself. Keeping the house from breaking apart can't be that hard. Can't you understand? I'm working in here. I swear if I'm interrupted one more time. I thought it would be harder. It should be harder. Bones shouldn't break so easily.
Allez hop, on crame. Je vais attendre. La chambre.
The only
On se recharge. Il leur dit qu'il remontait un truc. Je sais quoi. Je sais plus, mais je pense que dans l'original c'était mieux, ça fondait. Carrément.
Honey, what in the world are you doing?
C'est peut-être après, hein, je sais plus.
I needed to remove the flesh from the
Un
bone.
os. Maman, tout le temps un. La lumière, elle est bien, la lumière. Ça fondait. Le décor, tu le voyais fondre. La porte et tout. On va déjà vite là, je pense.
Their life started to fall apart. Everything he touched turned to rot.
De toute façon, on va s'arrêter là.